everybody, and today I'm going to be giving a Scratch motion blocks on Scratch tutorial. So basically I'm just going to go through the most important motion blocks in all of these, or maybe all of them. I don't know, we'll see. So basically, yeah, I'm going to be starting a new kind of thing, and it's going to be about Scratch. So I'm going to go through like motion, looks, sound. Well, not in this video, maybe in some of the other videos. And okay, so today we're going to be doing motion. So I'm going to go to the first block, which is move 10 steps. So basically what this does is it moves your character 10 steps. Like, so let me just show you a thing. Let me just show you. So when the green flag is clicked, that should be in every single code that's ever been written in Scratch. So that's kind of like when the game starts, or when your program starts. Move 10 steps. So the character that the code is inside, so it's inside Sprite 1, or also, I'm just going to name this the cat. So this code is inside the cat. It's going to make the cat move 10 steps. So if I click the flag, it moves 10 steps. So as you can see right there. Now 10 steps isn't a lot, and of course you can always, so if you can click inside that white kind of circle and type in however much steps you want, and it goes off screen. So let me just drag that back here. Okay, so that is 100 steps, which is quite fast. Okay, so you can also change the direction it's moving if you use the turn right blank degrees. So what this block says is you turn right 15 degrees. So if I take that block out, so I'm moving on to the next block, by the way. So turn right 15 degrees, and if I click, the cat turns clockwise 15 degrees. Now let me just get that back to the top. Okay. And of course you can also change, so anything that's inside this white kind of bubble, you can always change. So you can make it 20, so that kind of, wait, oh, I have to join this there. So that kind of turns it faster, and yeah, you can just change it to whatever you want. So if you change it to 100, that'll make it go, that'll make it turn quite fast. I'm just trying to get it back. Okay, there you go. Okay, and so that is what this turn right 100 degrees first. Now I'm just going to talk about this block, the next block. It is turn left 100 degrees, or 15 degrees. So it's basically the exact same thing as this block, but it's just instead turning left. So if I click that, it turns, sorry, I have to attach this to that. So if I click that, it turns left. Okay, I'm just going to put oh, I just realized there's another way. Okay, I'm just going to click that to face right. I'm just going to change this to 9 to make it upright again. Okay, so those are the first 3 motion blocks. Move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees to the right, or turn whatever degrees to the right. Okay, so if I run the entire program, what it should do is, the first thing that it'll do is it'll okay, let me just bring that to the center, which is 0 and 0. Okay, now that it's in the center, I'm going to run the program. So the first thing it's going to do is move it 10 steps, and it's going to turn it to the left 15 degrees and turn it back. But we didn't see that happening because the program runs way too fast. So, okay, so those are the first 3 blocks. Now I'm going to talk about these 2 blocks together. So what this is saying is, it's saying go to a random position, or go to, okay, I'm just going to do go to random position. So if you put this under the one green flag clicked, it just goes to a random position on the screen. So every time you click it. But instead, if you do go to mouse pointer, and then you put it under there, and you click the green flag, it always goes where your mouse pointer is, and obviously it'll always be stuck up there, because so as soon as I click the green flag, it'll make it go towards it, and then the program will end. But I don't want it to end, so I'll just put this inside of forever loop so you can see what happens. So this is saying when the green flag is clicked, do this forever. And what you're going to do forever is you're going to go to the mouse pointer. So it should always go to the mouse pointer wherever I am. Okay, and now that's done forever, so it'll keep doing it unless, of course, I hit the stop button. Okay, now I'm going to change this to, change this block to go to that. And actually, we don't need that one. We don't need that forever block anymore. Okay, so what this block does, is it specifies a specific position. So it's x 10 degrees, x coordinate is 10 and y coordinate is 0. So what the x and y coordinates are is they're the things down here. So that's x coordinate, that's y coordinate, it says right there. So y coordinates show how far up and down that your character moves. So that's this bit right here. The x coordinates show how far to the left or to the right your character is on the stage. So 0 is 0 is the extreme center of the stage. So, and then if you go to the left, it changes it to negative. If you go to the right, it changes it to positive x. If you go up, it's positive y. If you go down, it's negative y. So that's basically how the x and y coordinates work. So they're just like locations on the stage. So if I say go to x 10, so to the right 10 and y 0, that'll be somewhere like here. So I'm just going to move this to a random position, and then if I click the green flag, it'll move to x 10 and y 0. And of course you can always change these ones. You can do 56, 670. Oh, you won't be able to see that because it goes way up there. So yeah, that's basically how these two blocks work. And if I put them together, it'll just still, okay, I'm not going to confuse you with that. Next, I'm going to talk about these two blocks together. So they're basically the exact same thing as the go-to blocks, except they glide over there, so you can see them moving. So what this block says is you glide for 1 second, so the moving will take 1 second, to a random position on the screen. So if I, oh sorry, I have to attach that here. So if I click the green flag, it glides to a random position, and that gliding takes 1 second right here. But if I do 0, and I can change this value here, so if I do 0.1 seconds, it'll go faster, like that. And that's a random position, but you can make it go to the mouse pointer as well. So since my mouse pointer was there, okay, yeah, okay. So once again, to show you, I'm gonna put this in a forever loop. So what this code says is when the green flag is clicked, do this program forever. And that program is glide for 0.1 seconds to the mouse pointer. So it'll glide wherever my mouse pointer goes, and you'll notice that it doesn't directly go to my mouse pointer because it's gliding over there. So yeah, and of course, I think I mentioned this before, but you can change this value here. If I do 3 seconds, it'll go really slow, like really slow. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about this block, and I'm going to get rid of that one. So this block, what it does is, once again, it's the same as that go-to block over here, which specifies a specific position that you should go to. So that's like, so over here, you can specify a specific position that you want the character to go to. So I'm just going to change this to 0, 0. and then if you click there, it glides to the center of the stage. So that's how that works. The next set of blocks are point in direction 90 and point towards mouse pointer. So this is nothing but it just turns a character. So it's kind of similar to this one and this one. It turns the character around. So let me show you what that does. And of course, if you change the value over here, you kind of get this little wheel. And so currently your character is looking to the right. So that's, let me just join that there. Yeah, currently your character is looking to the right. Actually, I think I have an idea. I'm going to put this in a forever loop and run that so you can constantly see what's happening. Okay, so currently your character is facing right, which is 90 degrees. But you can change it to any position you want. So instead of over here, instead of saying turn 15 degrees, turn blah blah degrees, you can just specify a position that your character needs to face. But if we do this block, it always points towards the mouse pointer. So if I move the mouse pointer here, it will point towards the mouse pointer. And then, so if I click on this, it runs a program, by the way, just so you know. And also you can change this to, so that's always point towards mouse pointer. So now these next blocks, I'm going to group them into these two and these two. Okay. So what this does is it changes the X position of your character. Wait, let me just get that back to 0. Okay. Oh, sorry, not 0. That makes it go up. I'm going to make it 90. 90. Okay. So what this does is it changes X by 10 degrees. And X, so if you add 10 to X, it makes it go right. So if I put it inside this forever loop, it'll always go right. But it stops when it reaches the end of the stage. And you can always change this to a negative value. So you can do negative 100. Oh, that'll make it go too fast. So you can do, I'm going to make this 100. So it goes to the other side of the stage. And then I'm going to make this negative 1. So as you can see, it's slowly coming back to the other side of the screen. And this can also be a decimal value. Oh, actually it can't be. It can be a decimal value. I thought for a second that wasn't moving, but it is. So it can be a decimal value. As you can see, that's slowly inching across the screen. And that's the exact same thing with this change Y block. So instead of controlling left and right, it controls up and down. So now it's always going up, but if I change this to negative decimal value, it'll go down like this. So it's slowly coming down. And it can be changed into a negative or a decimal value. Now these two guys. So what these two guys do is they instantly set the X or the Y position. They instantly set it to a specific value. So if I drag this here, it instantly goes back to the X value of 23. But as you can see, it can go up and down anything because the Y value is not set at anything. If I set the Y value to 0, it'll always go to a same spot because both the X and the Y are being controlled. So that's basically what the set X to does. So they just instantly always send it to that specific position. Okay. The next block is if on edge bounce. Now I am actually going to have to kind of do a little program here. So I'm going to do point towards, actually I'm going to go to, how should I do this? Okay, I'm just going to do point towards mouse pointer and then forever if on edge, point towards mouse pointer and then move 10 steps. So what this is doing is it's, okay, I need to put this inside the forever loop as well. Okay, so what this is doing is it's going wherever. So what this says is when the green flag is clicked, point towards the mouse pointer and then move towards it. But if it's on edge, bounce back. Okay, I really need to think of a better way to do this. I think I'll do this. Yeah, okay. So now what I'm going to change the program to is I'm going to change it to... So forever it moves 10 steps, and okay, I'm just going to remove that one. Forever it moves 10 steps, I'm going to get rid of that one as well. It moves 10 steps towards, it just moves 10 steps towards wherever it's facing, and if it's on the edge, it bounces back into the screen. So as you can see, it never goes off the screen. So that's what if on edge bounce does. Now I am going to talk about this block. So set rotation style, left, right, don't rotate, or all around. So what this block does is I'm going to have to use that program again. So just Control Z, 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 Z. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I'm just going to have to get that program again. Finish bounce. Move 10 steps, set rotation to style left, right. Okay, so that you're going to move 10 steps. And then if I set the rotation style to left, right, what it will do is it'll always make it rotate. So I'm going to stop this. It'll always make it either look to the right or look to the left. So that's what that means. So it'll always look to the right or look to the left. Like, so now it's looking to the left. But if I make it all around, currently it's not, it'll still look like that because it's only bouncing like that, but basically what that means is it can now look any direction. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So now it can, okay, that just ruined the entire program. Okay, so it can look all around. So it can look in any direction. This one, don't rotate. What is wrong with this? Oh, it's because of this program down here. Oh, okay. It's because I'm making it bounce. So if I press this, it's not gonna rotate no matter what. And you kind of get the idea. If it's on don't rotate, it doesn't look around in any direction. If it's on all around, it can look around in any direction. If it's on left right, it only looks to its left and to its right. Okay, so the next block is this X position, Y position, and direction. So basically, if you check these boxes, it'll just show the position of the X and Y coordinates. So those are nothing really special. They just show show the direction, whatever, like where it is. So those are nothing special. They're not like used to control anything in the program, and also you can move them around wherever you want. Yeah, that's basically it. So those are all of the motion blocks. And how long was this video? Oh wow, that is 20 minutes long. Okay, so those are all the motion blocks, and I hope you liked this video. Please make sure to hit the like button. If you didn't understand anything, just comment it down below, and I will reply as soon as I can. And yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button. And goodbye. See you in my next video.